Third one, התלמיד מתחייב לקדש את עצמו. The student is obligated to sanctify himself. You have to learn the Kedusha. In other words, you have to clean yourself from any tum'ah that will come your way. Why? You have to throw away any kind of anything that is foreign to it. Why? Because when you're coming to pour clear water, before we were talking about water purification, when you're coming to pour clear water into a dirty cup, the water is pure, the cup is dirty. The final product is not going to be that presentable to drink. I'm going to take you pure water, give you an old stained cup like this. I'm not quite sure I'm thirsty anymore. Right? Of course, there is going to be difference between external filth and internal filth, right? There's a difference if the dirt is inside the cup or outside the cup, right? Because if it's, let's say, just outside the cup, take the water, you pour it up like this, you drink it without touching it. But if it's inside, it's a little bit more difficult. It's not, in any case, it's not something presentable that, or appealing for you or to the person. Well, what the final product is not going to be that appealing. In order to be really appealing and presentable, you really have to be clean. You have to cleanse yourself. So therefore, needless to say, to learn Torah and 5 minutes later or before, watching some kind of pornography, that doesn't do it. It just doesn't do it. You have to remember to simply make a decision. Make a conscious decision. Set your priorities. Is Torah your 3 minutes of air or your 3 weeks of food? What's your priorities? Remember that. Number 4.
Yeah. How would it affect you, for example, if somebody watches dirty movies but then learns Torah? What would the end result be?
Okay. It will be the same result as I said before. Take a glass, a good glass, crystal, baccarat. Throw it in the mud. And then take pure water, pour it in, and then offer it to somebody to drink. That's what will happen. I'm going to explain to you something very...
Like your Torah is going to be like, you want to tell Torah somewhere?
It's not going to be presentable. It's not going to be something that... You see, if it's going to be clean, it's going to be presentable to anyone you speak it to.
Your mind has filth in it.
Anyone. If it's going to be dirty, if you're going to give somebody a cup like this, it has to be in such a state. I mean, you will have to be, like dying of thirst for 3 days not drinking until your tongue got stuck to the top of your mouth. Push it, I'll drink it.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of, So what's the point? But I'm going to explain to you something fundamental about an attitude through life. The same effort that goes into negative goes into positive. If I'm going to call somebody an idiot, stupid, I just used a word and it just came out of my mouth. Instead of that, I was saying, listen, Ya Chacham, the same word, the same effort, it's the same effort. And what I'm telling you, believe me, it's true. To be holy is not that difficult. It's same effort that you take to dirty yourself, it takes to clean yourself. The same effort that it takes you to learn, it takes you not to learn. Because you have to make the decision. It's the same thing. You thinking to come to learn is very difficult. I tell you, going to work is very difficult. Going to sleep is very difficult. Everything is difficult. What's your attitude?
Doesn't cost extra to smile.
It doesn't cost extra to smile. It doesn't cost extra to say something nice. It doesn't cost extra to say something good about somebody. Somebody asks you, listen, I want your opinion about that person. What do you think? Now, you're neutral. You change your attitude and say, find the good in that person. And say, well, I think it's a very nice person. He has this quality and he's a very good person and so on and so forth. Most people say, opportunity, boom, cheap shot. I'm going to go right in him. Yeah, he's this, he's that. Find something good about him.
Good safeguard.
Okay? You know what will happen? Very simple. Your life is going to get better. Why are you going to be surrounding yourself with more positive energy, with more people who would like you than people who would hate you? The same effort that it takes you to say a lie, it takes to say the truth.
Different results.
Much different results. I'm going to make an experiment with you. You think I'm crazy? Today is what? Tuesday. Until next Monday, next week, it's going to be tough. Think I'm not joking. I'm really serious. Try not to lie, to say anything but the truth until next Monday. If you think you can, try to say it for one day.
Yeah, that's smart.
Make it a day, okay? Try to say the truth, no lies.
Remember you told us that it takes more effort to lie because you have to remember what you lied.
No. At the end, the long run, it takes you more effort because you don't know what's. But when I say it,
truth is you don't have to think.
No,
it's effortless. If I say, wait, excuse me, aren't you a doctor? Oh, did I tell you I was a doctor? Wait, I thought
I'm telling you it's the same, right? Let's say it's the same. In the long run, you lose out because you don't know what's real, what's fake anymore. But just try, and I'm really serious. As hard as you can, please don't do it for a day. Do it for 2 days. Today, what? If you're married,
try for 6 hours.
It's easy to tell the truth.
That's a good practice. Try it for a day, then try it for another day. Do it one day at a time.
My wife tells me, she goes, I want to hear the truth, but she doesn't want to hear the truth.
Well,
how does this dress make me look?
Listen.
No, did you smoke a cigarette?
No. And therefore, okay, so let's say, for example, your question is, I want to go on the Talmud, but I'm going to tell you this. Hold on 1 second. You smoke a cigarette?
Where's the pants?
I said, you know what I did. And if you don't want to say, you know what I did because it's going to upset her, say, you know what, honey? Don't smoke.
Huh?
Don't smoke.
That's what I tell her?
No,
that's what you tell.
So you can tell the truth.
Say the truth.
That's what I have to do, huh?
For heaven's sake, you can't even less than an hour. But you try it for a day. And then take it another day. And then if you say the Beline there, you're not going to say a lie until it's not a matter of it's a sin or it's not a sin. It's just a matter of a practice of what kind of a person. I'm not talking about a Jewish level or Gentile level. I'm talking about a human being level. Say the truth for one day. And tomorrow we'll check out how was your truthful day.
Scary.
Now.